Hello, hello world. Welcome to Rex Arthur TV. This is the Rex Arthur Show where we discuss LGBTQ issues with an LGBTQ perspective and an LGBTQ approach in an LGBTQ plus planet where each and every one of us belongs to one or two letters in the 10-letter sexual alphabet LGBTQIAAP. And today we are going to look at the news, and this is the news that a second HIV patient has gone into long-term remission. Now, in the history of the HIV pandemic, only one patient has ever successfully shown the most common strain of the virus, HIV-1, could be put in remission. Until now, after more than a decade, with over $500 billion spent on HIV/AIDS research this century, we finally know that this incredible result can be replicated. This is wonderful. So this second guy has been cured after 10 years or more, and it is a proof that they used the same method to cure the other guy. The first guy, I think he was around 2012, and the second guy now has been cured using the same procedure. So it is a sign that they can replicate that method. A patient has experienced sustained remission from HIV-1 after being treated with stem cell transplants, scientists said in a new paper, due to be published in Nature. So the stem cell science is doing great work in the world. That's why you're going to be seeing a lot of medical inventions, new medicines that are going to cure many diseases. I was even telling somebody that even cancer is going to be cured because of the understanding of stem cell science. You see, the beauty of science is that stem cells have existed in the world ever since the world began. They have always been there. But the humans who have been in the world all this time, they didn't know that there was something called stem cell. So it's like a house. Have you been to a house? And the house is, it has so many rooms, and you don't go to all the rooms. That's how the world is. When humans began living in the world and studying, they just spent themselves in the first floor of the house, and next thing you know, they have not finished the house. And that's what knowledge is. This is what science is. Science is to finish the house. Go to every room and study that room, and then you will know. So now science has reached the point whereby it has studied the human body so well that the smallest unit of the human body is already known, and that's DNA and the stem cell. In fact, the most important is the stem cell, because that is stem cells that make your body parts. Your internal organs come about from the stem cells. They are just like stems, Just, have you seen a stem of a plant? That's how the stem cells are. But they transform into different organs. That's the beauty of stem cells. Science. And so that's why you can even have stem cell reproduction. These are stem cells that are cultured to be like a sperm and an egg. Do you know, very soon one man will have his own children even without another man, because all he'll do is get his stem cells to create his egg and then use his sperm to fertilize his egg, and he will have a child that will look and only have his makeup. Now the problem, just like inbreeding causes a lot of genetic problems, same to when your egg has a stem cell, be prepared for inbreeding issues. But it's something that can be tried out, and that's what's going to be happening. So the guy who was cured is called, they haven't given his name, so this guy is not mentioned. So basically Of course, they're talking about the Berlin story, the guy who was cured in 2009-12. And but basically, it's very good news for the both the LGBT community and everybody else in the world. So you can see all of these people are talking about it. It's a breaking news, and I've told you, stem cell science is the way to go. Stem cell treatment puts HIV. Now, let me show you something before I go. Stem cell treatment of HIV. HIV. There's a very good picture I saw that explained stem cell cure of HIV. It is the best picture I've ever seen. So let me just show you stem cells, because I'm not getting that. Stem cell cure of HIV. Let's first do that, then we'll see if I get that photo of mine. Okay, no. Yes, this is a good one. This is a stem cell. So good. Yes, now this is stem cell research, an illustration of how stem cell research works. A suspected heart attack patient is referred to cardiology to have angioplasty. This is when a balloon and stent in a catheter are fed through arteries to the blockage that caused the heart attack. So they put they come with the catheter, and they collect. This is when the balloon and stent in a catheter are fed through arteries. So you feed the catheter through the arteries to the blockage that cause the heart attacks. There are blockages that happen in the arteries that cause heart attack. Now, at the blockage, the balloon, which is in a catheter, is inflated, opening up the stent, and balloon is deflated, leaving stent in place to keep artery open to improve flow of blood. So the balloon is deflated again. You see, at first here, the blue color is the inflation, and then the blue, this is the deflation. Then number 4, the cells are removed from the bone. So why is it deflating? It is to collect the cells from the body. And so the cells are removed from bone marrow in the patient's hip under local anesthetic, of course, like that. Then these are taken to the lab. So what am I trying to show you? How they collect the cells from the body. So cells are collected with this balloon and stent in the catheter that collects the cells from the body, and they are removed from the bone marrow, and then once they're removed, they are taken to the lab where muscle stem cells are separated from red blood cells, and then they are injected into the artery where they travel to the heart to repair the damaged heart muscle. So you culture the muscle stem cells, you see, culture them, and then you inject them back to the artery where they traveled to cure the heart. That is how stem cell therapy happens, even for HIV. This one, forgive me, I couldn't explain it well as because I was using the I haven't studied it from the from HIV, from the heart attack angle. I've only studied it from the HIV angle. Yes, this is the one I've been Of course, it's not the one I used to know, but it's similar to what I know. So this is direct delivery treatment or missing gene. Treatment gene is added to a vector, such as an adenine-assisted virus, which is delivered directly to the patient by inspection. Now, cell-based delivery, treatment or missing gene. The patient's own stem cells are removed. Are you seeing the same process for the heart attack? You remove the stem cells from the body and cultured. So you see that, and then you culture them. So the treatment gene is added to harmless retrovirus or lentivirus. So they are cultured, which in turn introduces it to the isolated stem cells. And then the stem cells now containing the treatment gene are returned to the patient. So stem cell therapy is basically removing stem cells from the body, culturing them, mixing them with the treatment gene,